Welcome back. I feel like I sound worse than yesterday, which is perfect. Yay! Who doesn't want a man's voice? Today for a video, if you guys follow me on Snapchat, you saw that I was going to do a review on the Stila Perfectly Poreless Putty Perfector. So many P's, literally, like what? So if you don't follow me on social medias, you should. So I will leave them in the screen and they will also be in the description down below. So I got this yesterday at Ulta, and I also got the Stila Aqua Glow Watercolor Blush in the shade Water Lily. I have been wanting to try this little guy, so I finally just bit the bullet and got it. This does retail for $26, which is freaking pricey, and this little guy retails for $39, which is also pretty pricey. That's why we're going to do a review slash first impression to see if it's really worth the money. So this is what it looks like. I love the packaging of Stila. I got mine in the shade Tan, and this is what the packaging looks like. It's just gold, and it says Stila on there, and then this is the back. Again, mine's in the shade Tan, and then you open it like this, like a little compact, and it has a mirror and a sponge, and then this awesome protector, which I find fantastic, so that it doesn't get ruined. There's no germies that get in there. So this just opens up like this, and then there's the product. Literally, this consistency is freaking crazy. I have never felt anything like this. Like it says in the name, it kind of does kind of feel as if it's a putty, but it dries down to kind of a powdered finish. It is so freaking cool. If you guys get a chance to go to Ulta, I definitely recommend trying out and touching this little guy. The consultant that was in Ulta also applied it onto my face, and literally in the store I was like, oh, it just really smooths out any lines that you might have, any texture. When she put it on yesterday, I didn't notice that it emphasized any texture because she kind of did one side of my face, and you can totally see the difference. It's incredible. Now, when I did have it on for that little bit yesterday, it did last throughout the entire day. Even when I came home and was like laying down, talking on the phone, eating, all that kind of stuff, it did stay put on my face, and I also put this on top of it, and this stayed put throughout the entire day as well, and it literally stayed until I was going to wash off my face, which I thought was freaking amazing, and it still looked so smooth. I was like, ah! So I wanted to kind of give it another whirl today, really do like a full first impression, and wear it throughout the entire day. It is 11 o'clock right now. So let's kind of read what it says on the back. This says, perfect your skin with natural matte undetectable coverage that looks like skin, not makeup. So it's bouncy to the touch, it's unique moldable texture, and minimizes the appearance of pores and offers moisturizing properties. So when she did apply it yesterday on my face, I definitely noticed that, and it completely feels like skin. I am not kidding. Like, the way that my skin feels right now, when I put that on, it feels exactly the same, but it blurs out any fine lines or any texture that you might have on your face. And then it says, the usage, apply alone or layer over your liquid foundation. For best results, apply with a Wonder Brush. So that must be a brush that Stila has. Today, I'm gonna do one side with a damp sponge and then the other side with a brush to kind of see how they apply that way. The way that the lady applied it to my face yesterday at Ulta was with one of those wedged sponges, dry, and that looked pretty good, but I kind of want to see how a damp beauty sponge works with that. This is just the one from Real Techniques. I love this sponge. I think it's beautiful with application, and then this is one of my favorite brushes from Sigma, so I kind of wanted to give it a whirl with those. And then this little watercolor blush, this is so pretty as well. Let me just read. So it says, treat your cheeks to a sheer splash of color with this weightless water-based blush. The usage for this is shake well before using. Use your fingertips or Stila one-step complexion brush number 33. Tap onto the cheeks and then blend. I'll do one side with just my fingers, and then I'll do the other side with a brush. This is what that looks like. It's a mesh kind of net on top of it, and what you're supposed to do is just dab your finger in there and apply it to each side. and then it does have like a little stopper. So that's what this little guy looks like. So I'm going to start with the Josie Maran Nirvana Hydrating Treatment Mist, just to give a little bit of hydration to the face. It doesn't taste very well. And I'm going to take the Benefit Professional on one side of my face. Go into the putty and take my Sigma Flat Kabuki F80 brush. I'm just going to kind of press in there and then apply it to my face. With a brush, it gives super light coverage. So if you just want to go in certain areas that you have redness and you just want to cover that up for a day or something, like if you're on the go and you don't really want to put a lot of makeup, I would recommend a brush, because this is the lightest coverage I've ever seen. This is the side with a little bit of the putty. This is the other side. So there's not really too much of a difference. I'm actually just going to go in with the damp beauty sponge and pick up some of this. And then go in on my other side. And I love how you can still see my freckles, because I like really natural application. Lately I've just haven't been into doing like a full coverage foundation. I mean, that might just be because it's summer. I just don't want to wear all that chotch, but I just love natural looking makeup. It's definitely somewhat buildable, not buildable to like full coverage, but if you want to build it up in certain areas where you have more redness, it totally works for that. Oh, I hope the camera's picking this up. This looks gorge mahorge. You guys see that? It literally just looks like skin. Oh my god, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. This looks so pretty. I hope you guys can see this. So now we're going to try the Watercolor Blush in the shade Water Lily. I'm going to do one side with just my finger. Oh my god. The littlest bit with this stuff goes such a long way too, so I'm going to tap some off. This is literally like the perfect blush for summer. And then I'm going to go in with, I think, a stippling brush instead, because this looks like it would be way too hard. So I'm just going to go in with a stippling brush on the other side. Love it! Can you guys see this? Looks so pretty. Okay, so I am completely 110% loving this. The shade matches really well. That's the only downside, is that they don't have a lot of shades. I'm in the shade Tan, and that's, I think, the 4th shade. The 5th shade is just considered deep, which is a few shades darker than Tan. But I am literally obsessed. Like, this looks so much like skin. It's not even funny. I just love it. I literally love it. I highly recommend this stuff if you guys are able to order it, or if you're able to just go to an Ulta store and just feel the consistency of this. You're going to be blown away, and it's literally going to intrigue you so much. If any of you have tried this, please leave your comments and thoughts in the comments down below so everyone else can take a look at them and see what other people also think. I think it's amazing. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna check in with you guys in a little bit to kind of see how this is holding up through. I'll talk to you guys soon. So it still looks pretty good. Let me see if I can zoom you guys in. So that's always nice. It gives like a little bit more of a dewy finish throughout the entire day. If you have dry skin, I feel like this would be an awesome product for you. If you have oily skin, I don't necessarily recommend it unless you wear a mattifying primer, because as you can see, my skin looks very luminous, but like I said, it did stay in place. My blush is still on and still looks pretty darn good. I really enjoy this stuff, like a whole lot. I hope you guys enjoyed this review on these two lovely products. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And I definitely think that you guys should try the Putty Perfector. I love the name, it's so funny. I think it's beautiful finish. It gives such a nice glow to the skin throughout the entire day, and I have nothing bad to say about it. I do recommend it with a sponge over a brush, like I said earlier, because this gives it more of like that flawless opaque finish. With the brush, it's a little too sheer. Let me know what your thoughts are, if you guys think that it looks good or not. It didn't settle into any lines. It doesn't look cakey anywhere. I really enjoy this stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. That completes my video for today. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later.